In today's video, we are talking about one of the most uncomfortable but important topics in relationships. Why men cheat. I'm Florent, matchmaker and relationship expert, and through my work, I've had hundreds of honest conversations with both men and women about what really happens behind the scene when love starts to fade. This isn't about blaming one side, right? I want to make that clear, but it's simply about understanding the emotional process that leads to infidelity. Because without understanding, there is no way to prevent it or to heal from it. So let's talk calmly, honestly, and with maturity about what really makes a man cross that line. In many relationships, something subtle begins to happen over time. It's not shouting, it's not fighting, just distance. A man feels less seen, less appreciated, less admired. He still loves his partner, he still shows up, but something inside him starts to fade. He stops talking about what bothers him because he feels he won't be heard. He stops being fully honest, and not because he wants to hide, but because maybe he just wants peace. And in that silence, emotional intimacy slowly dies. You can have two people living together, sharing a home, but emotionally, they live in two separate worlds. And that's the case of many couples. At the start, most relationships are full of energy, playfulness, curiosity, admiration. But with time, life replaces those moments with routine. Work, family, stress, bills, kids. And then one day, a man realizes that he doesn't love with his partner anymore. He feels more like a provider or a roommate than a lover. When appreciation disappears, desire weakens too. When emotional connection fades, physical intimacy becomes mechanical or rare. Once a month, once a year. It's not that love is gone, it's that energy has shifted. He feels unseen, she may feel unloved, but both are hurting, but in different ways. Now, here is the part most people overlook. Cheating doesn't begin with physical contact. It begins in thought, in the mind. It starts when a man begins to imagine what it would feel like to be desired again, to be admired, to be heard, to feel alive. That's the first betrayal. It's invisible, but it's real. When a man starts to imagine what it would be like with someone else, that he deserves better. That's the first betrayal. It's the moment the mind starts searching for what's missing, instead of trying to rebuild it at home. Then comes emotional cheating. Texting, late night conversation, emotional sharing. He tells himself it's harmless. He says he's just a friend. But in reality, that's where the line is crossed. When you start giving your emotional energy to someone else, you've already left the relationship in your heart. You've already cheated. Most men don't cheat because they are looking for a new relationship. They cheat because they miss a feeling within themselves. The affair gives them a temporary mirror, a reflection of the man they used to be. Confident, desired, admired, whatever. That new connection feels exciting, but it's built on an illusion. It's easy because it's new, and because it doesn't yet carry the weight of the real life. The truth is, the problem isn't the other woman. The problem is that he stopped communicating. He stopped confronting what was broken. He escaped instead of rebuilding. So yes, he is responsible for his choice, 100%. But it's not just about impulse or lust. It's about emotional emptiness combined with low self-control. The cost of cheating isn't just a broken relationship. It's a loss of integrity. The man loses trust not only from his partner, but also from himself. Because deep down, he knows he avoided the harder path. He chose temporary excitement over long-term truth. And the woman, in turn, loses her sense of safety and confidence. Both end up wounded, and often neither fully understand how it all began. Now let's talk about what can be done differently. Cheating is not only a man's issue or a woman's issue. It's a communication issue. If couples could talk before things break, like really talk, most affairs would be avoided. If a man could say, I feel unseen without being mocked, and if a woman could say, I feel unloved without being dismissed, you would see connection return. where silence once lived. It's not about blame. It's about awareness. When both people take emotional responsibility, temptation loses its power. Men need to learn emotional honesty, speaking up before resentment builds. Women need to feel emotionally safe, to listen without turning everything into conflict. Women must give room to their husband, to their partner, to feel comfortable, to talk to them with honesty, without being judged. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Infidelity begins in the mind, grows through emotional neglect, and ends in regret. And the cure isn't control, it's connection. Through communication. If you are in a relationship, make appreciation a daily habit. Admire your partner. Listen to them. Listen to them. Keep intimacy alive through curiosity and small gestures. Take time to listen to your partner. When your husband or your partner comes back from work and he has things to say about his work, or he has some stress, be there for him. Listen to him. Try to be there, not to answer. Try to be there to listen to him. And also share your stories. When you stop sharing, we start deepening the distance between two persons. We have to share. We have to share emotions. We have to share our thoughts. We have to share. When we stop sharing, slowly, the relationship is dying. And we are giving room for one of the partners to cheat. And if you are a man, remember this. Discipline is part of masculinity. The ability to stay loyal in a world full of temptation is not weakness. It's strength. Cheating never solves the emptiness. Never. It only deepens it. True peace comes when you face your truth, rebuild connection, and choose loyalty, not out of fear, but out of respect for yourself and for the person you love. And in many cases, respect for the family, for the children. If you found this video valuable, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate hearing how people experience these topics in their own life. So please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can like the video or subscribe. It helps the content reach more people who might need to hear a different, more grounded perspective on relationships. I'm not a YouTuber chasing numbers, but every bit of support is always appreciated. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.